everyone, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome to a Monster Hunter Stories guide tutorial video. So this is a video showcasing how to get the more rare monsties in Monster Hunter Stories. So this guide can be used for pretty much most of the rare monsters in the game, and as an example I'm going to be using Pink Raffian on this video to demonstrate to you all the different options that you guys have available. So early on in the game, the method that I recommend to use first of all is praying using this prayer pot. So if you interact with this, you can do a offering and you can use charms. Now I've already got one activated and it's got like 56 seconds left. So the one I'm using is a rare den charm. Now, as you can see, it raises the rare dens appearing by 50%, so that's quite a lot, guys. And last night I did some running around and I think I got like 5 rare dens in roughly 25 minutes. Because when you use one of these charms, it lasts roughly for around 30 minutes, guys. So if you have got one, I recommend saving it for an area that you really want those rare monsters and then using the prayer pot. So once you've activated the prayer pot, obviously it increases the odds of finding a rare den, and since we're using Pink Raffian as an example for this video, if you are in the perennial pass, you can go out around these cherry blossom trees, which are absolutely gorgeous, and look for a golden cave. Now the golden caves are the rare dens, guys, which means you have a higher chance of getting a subspecies monster like Pink Raffian versus a normal Raffian. And on top of that, you also have a increased chance of getting a monster that has more slots open for bingos and of course better genes as well. The Perennial Pass is actually the earliest place that you can find a Pink Raffian, guys, and a lot of my awesome viewers who have been coming to my live streams of my Let's Play for this game have told me they were lucky enough to find a Pink Raffian right in this area. So for me it took a little bit of time for the rare den to appear, so I'm just going to jump to that in a second and show you guys what you're looking for. Okay guys, so after wandering around for a period of time, I've managed to find myself a golden den, which is the rare dens, guys. So these are the dens that you really want to be on the lookout for if you want those rarer monsties. Now you can get rare monsties from regular dens as well, but obviously they are just harder to get from those dens. So if you're on the hunt for special genes monsters or the subspecies monsters, just try and look for these golden dens. Okay guys, so now that we've located the nest inside the rare den, as you can see we've come across a Pink Raffian, and it's not sleeping, it's actually awake. So now would be a good time to point out a very useful item that you can use if you don't want to fight the monster inside the den. So if I go over to items and I go to support, what you want to be using is the, when I find it, smoke bomb. So the description is an explosive that releases a thick cloud of smoke used to escape from normal battles. So I'm just going to demonstrate this now and let Pink Raffian attack me. And also what I want to say, guys, is usually when there's a certain type of monster protecting a nest, that normally means when you're searching for eggs that you have a higher chance of getting the egg of that monster. Right, so go over to items. Obviously make sure you've put this in your battle pouch, otherwise you cannot use it. So I'm just going to use the smoke bomb now, which means we should be able to flee straight away from this Pink Raffian and then explore the nest at our own pace. You can buy the smoke bombs from the item shop and also you can combine them as well. So linked down below in the video description is a really useful egg guide, guys. It actually has pictures so you can match up the colouring of the eggs and also the patterns as well so that you guys can know which eggs you are looking for. So using that egg guide, I can confirm this is actually a Pink Raffian egg. Now in terms of genes, and open slots, you want to be looking for a smelly egg that is heavy. So sadly this one isn't heavy, but it does have a good smell. So hopefully that means we get some decent genes. Okay, so now that we've got our pink Raffian egg, let's go ahead and hatch it at the stable paw. Okay, so there we go. Pink Raffian! And these are the skills that it has available. Of course, when you hatch a Monstie for the first time, you do have the option to rename it. But bear in mind, if you don't rename it there and then when you hatch the egg, you can't rename it later on, which totally sucks in my opinion. Another way to get rare eggs from monsters is sometimes, like for example here with Pink Raffian, you can find the monster that you're after walking around openly in the field. Now, I am not strong enough to face this Pink Raffian. Trust me, if you're trying to get a Pink Raffian earlier on in the game, do not fight this one. You will get your butt kicked, okay? But you could attempt to fight it if you're feeling strong enough, and then use the paintball when it's going to die on the third turn after using the paintball, and then it will run away and also generate a nest for Pink Raffian. Now, if you're trying to increase the odds of the monster running away and generating a nest, I highly recommend that you use this armour. So, I am currently wearing the Raffian armour, and it has the skill Den Protector, which increases the odds of a monster fleeing from battle after you defeat it and generating a nest. So this is really, really handy when it comes to getting certain monsters and finding certain eggs. Okay guys, so another really useful way to get the eggs that you want is to make use of Kuropako's skill, which is called Monster Call. So press B to mimic another monster's cry and start a battle. You can interrupt it by pressing B again while calling. So this is really, really useful, guys. This particular Kuropako is a water Kuropako that I got as part of the Hero Set DLC, but you can actually get Kuropako quite early in the game. In particular, in this actual area that I'm in now, Perennial Pass. You can find Kuropako eggs in this area, guys. So I highly recommend getting a Kuropako so that you can make use of its call ability. So let's go ahead and use it now. So it doesn't really matter what monster appears for this demonstration now. I've already shown Pink Raffian in this video. So we've got a Kezu. So let's go ahead and speed up battle now. So we've got the Raffian armour equipped, and don't forget we've got that skill activated, which already increases the odds of the monster fleeing when we defeat it and it generating a nest. I'm not sure if we still have to use the paintball, so I'm going to go ahead and still use it anyway. I don't know if this armour makes it 100% guaranteed, but I'm just going to use the paintball to show you guys how that works as well. So let's go ahead and just fight until it's pretty low on health. Okay, so its health is less than halfway down, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and use the paintball now. Again, make sure you've got your paintballs equipped. You can buy these from the shop in the first major city that you get to, and you can also combine and make these as well. And there we go, it's ran away. I'm not too sure that was on the third go there with the paintball. I think that actually triggered because of my Raffian armour. So again guys, I don't know if the Rathian armour makes it guaranteed no matter what, and you don't even need to use the paintball, but if you're trying to use the paintball, you need to try and defeat the monster on the 3rd turn after using it, and then the monster will flee and generate a nest. Okay, so if you look at the lower right hand side, you can see that a little green nest icon has appeared, which indicates to me where the Kezu nest has generated. So I'm not going to go inside because it's pretty much self-explanatory. As you can see, it says Kezu Den. Now, something I do want to mention, guys, is if you use this method, and for example, we have done it on a normal Kezu, I don't think you can get the variant eggs inside these dens, okay? Because I did the same thing with a normal Rathian, and I did not find any pink Rathian eggs using this method. So if you want the variant, you need to be looking for the golden nests only. I mean, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, guys, but from my own experience, you cannot get the variant eggs using this paintball method if you are going against the regular version of the monster. Okay guys, so another way to get rare monsters is to actually gather up these egg fragments. So I'm pretty sure you can find egg fragments around the main story of the game as well, but mostly you can get these from playing online multiplayer. So you have 3 eggs available, and I've kind of messed up on a couple of these. As you can see, like, I should be focusing on one colour, I think. I don't know specifically what monsters you can only get using this egg fragment method. But as you can see, you need to just collect the pieces along the way and then start forming a egg. Now, if you do online multiplayer co-op, PvP, you can actually have a better chance of getting egg fragments. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly save my game and show you guys how you get into PvP, just for this demonstration video. So let's just have a sneaky save. I think you can enter PvP from within the main game as well. Or you can just go to exit game, which is the way I'm going to do it. But if you're doing it from within the game, just find one of the cats and then you should be able to access PvP that way as well. But let me just do this method because it's easier. I can't be arsed finding the cat. So exit to main menu. Okay, so once at the main menu, you want to look for network battle. You want to select that. And then you can do local play, which is local wireless. You can do online multiplayer, and obviously you can do battle preparation as well. So let's just jump into online. I'm not going to do an example of PvP on this video because it's unnecessary. I just wanted to show you guys some settings. So you've got quick match, which is self-explanatory. You just jump into a quick game. You've got custom match, which allows you to select different rules. So balanced is fixed levels. It automatically levels up your monsties to level 50, so you don't need to worry about being underpowered in level, but you might want to do some genes manipulation to make sure that your monsties have some good abilities and stat boosts. You also cannot use same monsties for balanced, and you can use items. Then you've got the no limit option, which is fixed levels, none. So this is more dangerous. This allows players to use monsties at level 99. Same monsties, yes, and item use, yes. Then we've got one heart, which is fixed levels, 50. Same monsties, yes, item use, yes. But the number of monsties is just 1, and the number of hearts is 1, so it is sudden death. Then we've got any rules. I'm not sure what this is because everything is question marked, so I don't know. I don't know whether this is one that you can just make up your own rules and tick some boxes maybe. And that's about it, guys. We've also got opponent, anyone, friends only, and invite by match ID, which is pretty handy. For example, when I'm going to be doing the PvP live stream, so I can set an ID and then my viewers can join in and I can just fight with my viewers only. So as far as I know, from my experience, I've done a little bit of PvP, and if you lose, you always get 1 egg shard fragment, guys. So even losing, you still get rewarded. And when I won, which was twice, both those times I got 3 egg shard fragments. Now, I don't know if you're guaranteed to get that many every single time you win, but from my experience, that's what's happened so far. So if anyone has any information about that, please share down below in the comments section. And also, if anyone can confirm what special monsters you can get from the egg shard fragments when you create a whole egg, let me know in the comments as well, because I think that is very useful information to share for this video, guys. So thank you so much for that. So if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys, and of course comment as well. All those things really do help me out as a content creator. And also, let's not forget, guys, I am currently doing a live stream Let's Play series of this game, Monster Hunter Stories. So if you like the sound of that, don't forget to sub and join Team GGK. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, take it easy, and I shall see you next time, guys.